Okay.
Sometimes I listen to former President Mahama. I, follow his deeds. And I'm tempted to think that he's living before his generation. Some of the things he says or does make sense, after some careful reflection. He's a thinker. He's a thinker. And if you don't appreciate that, you may misunderstand him.
He said boot for boot before. He's saying do or die now.
Yes. So
let's say tie and die next.
So do or die is an English phrase.
Right.
It's an English phrase.
What did he mean at this time?
No, it's not about what he means. It's about what it means in English.
Okay.
I hope you get me.
But he said it.
It is
on the strength of something.
It is an English phrase.
I get it.
So the phrase do or die means a grim determination to persist even, no, this is the definition.
So read.
To persist even if death is the result. To persist. It is not to kill, it says to persist even if death is the result.
To put yourself in harm's way.
It is to persist even if death is the result. It's not to kill.
I'm saying to put yourself in harm's way.
Yeah, but I'm saying it is not to kill. You are not going to kill.
That one we understand.
You understand?
But I'm saying, but to put yourself in harm's way.
So that is the English meaning of do or die. It's an English phrase. And that is why he was careful to add that. I'm not saying all die be die, because he was mindful of the English phrase he was using. English phrase. So it's not about what he means. It's about what you and I have been taught in school, even if we were not taught. But at least we were taught that when you don't understand a phrase or a word, you can refer to your dictionary.
But he is communicating to people and inspiring a certain action.
Which I understand. But I'm saying that...
When you say that a certain dedication, even
so let me share.
Of death.
Yes. So let me share. If you have time, I want to
share with me.
I want to share with you events of 3 constituencies in the last election.
Okay.
Savulugu, Gushegu, and Techiman. In the Savulugu constituency, at the end of voting, an EC official who was not registered at a polling station, but was an officer at that polling station in Kadia, Ishmael Kwashi, from a known NPP family in Savulugu, but was an EC official, got up and decided to cast his votes at that station where his name was not on the register. He tore, the presidential ballot, voted Nana Akufo-Addo, and went and put it in the parliamentary box. At the time he was voting, he was putting it in the box, the NDC agent noticed and raised, alarm and confronted him. It degenerated. The security got involved. It took about 2 days for the matter to be resolved at the police headquarters. 2 days of protest.
Okay.
Now the NPP wanted that polling station results to be cancelled.
Why?
Yeah, because they claim that was clearly an illegal act. In fact, Ishmael Kwashi was prosecuted later. So they wanted that results cancelled. But the NDC insisted that they must open and remove that ballot, that one ballot, that was going to spoil the whole issue because he was caught. So let's open and remove the ballot. Unfortunately, he put it in the parliamentary ballot and not the presidential. So if you open the parliamentary box, you could simply remove the presidential out.
But how are they going to identify that particular ballot?
Because he put it in the parliamentary box.
Okay.
So if you opened any, vote,
okay, which is not presidential, but parliamentary,
you take it out.
Okay.
But the MPP insisted it must be cancelled. Why? Because if it had been cancelled, they would have won the seat. So some people think that his act was even deliberate. It took 2 days of protest and determination, persistence by the Savulugu NDC agents and the regional executives of the NDC. 2 days of protest from the, Kadia polling station to the Savulugu police station to the NDC, to the police headquarters, the regional police headquarters, where the police headquarters, together with the EC officials, decided that the box must be opened and the ballot removed, and then the votes counted.
Okay.
And the NDC won that seat by 99 votes.
Is that why John Mahama is saying do or die?
No, I'm talking about persistence.
Okay.
I'm talking about persistence.
Okay.
They persisted for 2 days.
Right.
And they got that seat, that Zabzugu seat. Let's go to Zabzugu.
Okay. What happened there?
In Zabzugu, there was overvoting, which was not detected at the polling station, but was detected at the coalition center. The NDC agents, when they detected the overvoting during coalition, mounted a protest. The coalition came to a halt. They locked up, together with the EC officials and security, because of the protest, locked up the ballot boxes. In fact, there was an attempt to move the ballot boxes. The people refused. They locked up the ballot boxes. But guess what happened? In the dark of the night, the EC officials, together with the district chief executive and the parliamentary candidate, who was the deputy regional minister, the coalition sheets were smuggled to Tamale. And you saw the videos at an unidentified location where the coalition was done by the district chief executive together with some others, and the parliamentary candidate of the MPP declared. Lack of persistence. They persisted first, the NDC agents persisted first to protect the ballot boxes. And if you go to Zabzugu today, the ballot boxes for that parliamentary result is still locked with padlocks of both NDC, NPP, and the security agencies.
But
the security agencies...
But the Electoral Commission
Johnny,
gives you an opportunity to file your complaint so that they can process it.
Yeah.
Why did they not choose that option?
How do you... That's what I'm saying, that they filed a complaint. So the coalition came to an end.
Okay.
In their estimation, they went to sleep.
So
only for some people
then
to
the
smuggle...
candidate should not have been declared. A winner should not have been declared.
Exactly. But you see, it was declared. That's why President Mahama says 2020 has taught us lessons. That's why I'm giving you two scenarios.
Okay.
Where the people of Sabulugu persisted to the point of death and secured their seat. The people of Zabzugu did same. But when they blinked an eye, the thing was declared against them.
Are you not worried? Are you not worried that people may take his words out of context and misbehave on election day in 2024?
Johnny, Techiman is a well-known case. We all know what happened in Techiman. How, again, people persisted and insisted that the right things be done. In the course of it, some of them got shot and killed. I mean, Johnny, are we saying that the framers of the 1992 Constitution that says we should defend the Constitution with our life, we're calling for violence? They want us to do that. They want us to persist till the right thing is done, because the Constitution is defending the Constitution is the right thing.
But you can't put yourself in harm's way defending.
No, so I'm saying that if you think that the framers of our Constitution who enjoin us to defend the Constitution to the point of death are warmongers, then President Mahama is a warmonger.
Okay.
Because President Mahama is not saying go kill somebody. He's saying persist till the right thing is done. And that's why I define do or die for you.
But the
from
stakes
the
will be
dictionary.
higher in 2024. If he's asking for people to persist, do or die.
Why? Do some people have an intention not to do the right things? And
I don't know.
And that is why they are not comfortable.
That
there's a call for others to persist till point of death.
That's why I'm asking you what His Excellency Mahama meant.
That's why I'm giving. He put it in context. You see, when you analyze things out of context, you get it wrong. Because I'm not talking about you. I've heard some people, for example, compared to All Die Be Die. You know, context matters. Okay. Context is very important.
Okay, I hear you.
In All Die Be Die, we had a by-election. And it's important people take note of it. Okay. We had a by-election.
Let me go to
the NPP, you know, beat up people and boasted about it. As Oka boys, they boasted about it. In fact, Nana Akufo-Addo said, "Etiwa kra ye chiro mo bibi kakra." as for this election, all die be die. Yet Shromo Bibi Kakra. And the Bibi Kakra was the beating of who the people
but
they
your leader
call
also
Azoka
said you
boys.
have a revolutionary past, and that
No. You see, I'm comparing two things. Don't introduce a third one.
I'm
talking about those who I'm talking about context analysis.
Okay.
Context analysis.
Right.
So he was saying that Yechromo Bibi Kakra. So this one all die be die.
Okay.
Now that is different. The context there is different. From this one, we have learned lessons from 2020, where I have given you examples in Savulugu. I've given you examples in Zabzugu. You know of the examples in Techiman. And he's saying that because of this, we are going to win this election at the polling station, just as we won Savulugu at the polling station, because people persisted to the point of death.